What's going on, everybody? My name is Captain Crush. I'm that guy in the green suit. Yes, that's me. I have 3 WNBA games today that I'm going to cover. If you're new here, what I do is I cover PrizePicks, Underdog, Thrive, Sleeper, you name it, fantasy sports, and the captain will cover it. That's what I do here. My goal isn't just to give you plays. My goal is to make you a better fantasy sports player. So if you're just looking for plays, you might want to take a walk, because although I cover plays, I will give arguments for both sides of the coin, because my goal is to make you a better player, not just someone that wants to copy and paste plays. If that's what you're looking for, there's plenty of services that provide that, where you can get that with a nice side of chalk. I will not be giving that to you directly, but I digress. Let's get into PrizePicks and let's find a way to crush. I know I said I'm going straight to PrizePicks, but first I'm going to talk about Sleeper. Why? I've been on the biggest sleeper heater you can imagine. It's been insane. Ask my community. I don't cap ever. I've been doing 2-mans, 3-mans, 4-mans, dropping the heat with 8-man parlays and coming up mixing and matching, and I've been on a heater. It's very fortunate, and I'm blessed to be able to say it. So who I like today, I'm going to take Zach Wheeler less 8.5 strikeouts, and I'm going to pair it with Lynn more 4.5 hits allowed. That's probably my favorite 2 right now. I got a bunch of other ones cooking and already locked in. I'm hoping. I got a couple that have cashed. My only dud so far today is Talon hits allowed. He sold. He literally just got torched. It is what it is, but promo code CRUSH on Sleeper. What are you waiting for? They're going to give you the full match. You can't beat it with a stick. The cash outs are insanely fast, lightning fast. Your first one, it'll make you do a little verification rigmarole, but after that, it's instant. I'm talking 10 to 15 seconds in your bank account, and that, my friends, is what it's all about. As fast as you can deposit, as fast as you can cash out. Check out Sleeper. The more of you on it, the more sports that they're going to add, the more the captain here gets to crush. All right? That's what I got to say about that. But you will also get a free month of my Discord for new Discord members only. It's for new members only. Check it out. Give me a DM and let me know. So now we can go into PrizePicks, and wouldn't you know it, we have 55 minutes before the next game tips off. Can I get this done and out and edited within 30 minutes so the people can get the content? We will see. That is my goal. Okay, let's break this puppy down. First thing, Aaliyah Boston, the girl with the blue, red, whatever color her braids are, she's a boss. She gets in the paint and she imposes her will on people. That is what she does. Her points was 15.5 more. It's now 16. I still like it. I have a little bit of push equity there. Look at the last 5, if you will. I don't put a lot of stock in this, but I want you to see her ceiling, which is 25. 19, 23, 4, 10, 25. She's been a dog in the paint. She's crushing. The point spread is close. Everything's looking good on paper. I also like Miss Boston's fantasy score. She sold last game. She had a little bit of a bad game, but she had 53 against the hardest defensive team in the league. Out of all 12 teams, Washington is ranked 1. She crushed that matchup with 53. Now she's playing Atlanta. They give up the most points allowed. I'm going to take her fantasy. I will also take her points. I also have a few where I took her rebounds more. I like it. Listen, if Boston sells, it's going to be a Boston tea party, because I am going to get sold, and it's completely fine with me, and it should be completely fine with you. I have her projected for, let me check my handy dandy notepad. Oh yeah, I got her projected for 38 fantasy points, folks. 38. So you best believe that I'm going to be taking her. All right? It's that simple. I like it. I love it. I'm taking it. Don't sell me, girl. Daddy needs new shoes. Notice how PrizePicks didn't put her points rebounds up there, because that would have been my play of the day. But since they don't have it up there, we gotta move on. Fantasy score. I want to talk about Cheyenne Parker, okay? This line has normally been at 32.5. Now it's at 30.5. They bumped it up finally. It's been under season on Cheyenne Parker for the cap. I've been taking less, 32.5. Now it's all the way up to 33. She sold in that New York Liberty game. They were supposed to get blown out. It was 18 seconds left on the clock, and she got her garbage rebound, and she cashed, look at it, by 0.2. She sold me. It was a tragic thing. Now she's in a close game. My gut is telling me to take less here. I already discussed this with my Discord community today. I'm not sure what I want to do. I didn't put it on my play of the day list of plays in my dub club, but 33.5, I'm still going to wager less here, okay? I have her projected for right around 32. It can go either way. If you think this game's going to stay close, which it's projected close, and it's going to go down to the wire, and you want to say, Captain, I'm not buying less. I love her eyelashes. I love the way she moves. Give me more. I would totally understand that argument too. So either which way you go, you can't go wrong. I think that both sides have merit. For me, it's just I'm going to continue to take less. But if, like I said, if you want to take more, run it back with Boston. Have a little 1v1 there with a run back. I like that. Absolutely. More and more. Could be more season today, folks. It absolutely could be. Alicia Gray, 30 fantasy score. I lean more. It's not really something that I want to talk about because I have her projected for around 27. If you want to take more on Alicia Gray and roll that dice, you can. This is someone that I really like. Brianna Jones. Last game, touted her over. She was at 33.5. Bang. 50 burger. I don't even need to know because I already know. She got 49. Sorry, I said 50 burger, but she must have got a late turnover or something that bumped her down a little bit. But 49 fantasy points against Atlanta. That is another reason why I want to take Boston, because Atlanta gives up a lot of points. They play at a faster pace, and that's what they do. So I have Brianna Jones facing the Los Angeles Sparks. Another fast-paced game. The spread looks pretty good. They added Brianna Jones up late. 34.5. Look at it. It's the last 5. You could see her ceiling is 49. If she literally comes out and cooks today, I want to be on the right side of it. I have her projected over. I'm taking more. Speaking of the Los Angeles Sparks, another little 1v1 you could get here is you could run that back with Aguamike here. More 40.5 fantasy points. Now I want to talk about her for a second. My model has her projected for about 37, which is less than 40.5, but I'm still advocating for more. Why? It should be a close, fast-paced game, number one, but number two, this is just like a stock market. I tell you guys all the time in NBA and whatever else have you, it's a stock market. These are our assets. Buy the dip and sell high. Okay, so like when it's dipping, her fantasy point total was at 44.5 the other day. Then it went to 43, then it went to 42. Now we're getting it at 40.5. That is a dip. Okay, I wish it was at 39, but even at 40.5, I like it. I will take more. I'm buying the dip, and that is that. If she was at 44 or more, I would instantly be taking less. But because of that, you got a nice little 1v1 McNugget box here. You can take more and more and feel happy about it. I know I will. And then Jordan Canada, here she is. I had her last time, and I'm pretty sure she had a ceiling game. Let me double check. Bang, 38 fantasy points. Her ceiling's going to be around 45. She crushed last game. This is the thing with okay? She has been scoring real points like nobody's business, and she's not really a shooter. She's not really doing that, but this year on this team, her role has adapted, and she's literally scoring points. It's throwing me for a loop because normally I take her fantasy score more, and I take her points under, and her fantasy score's been going over, but her points has also been going over, unfortunately, to my chagrin. The captain's chagrin. You don't know what that is? Dictionary it. You'll learn something new today. Jordan, Canada, more. It's gonna be a sweat. She's always a sweat. So this is what's gonna happen. She's gonna come out first half, and she's probably gonna be sitting with 9 fantasy points at the end of the half, and then out of nowhere, the second half, she flips that switch, she turns it on, and then bang, she ends up with 31 fantasy points. That's my projection. That's my prediction. That is my hope. Oh, Canada, don't let the captain down. I got a lot riding on you today, okay? But I will say this, full disclosure, buyer beware, seller beware. My model has her projected for 26 fantasy points, 26, fam, and I'm still going over. Call me crazy, but I'll go down with the ship. I ain't scared. Alyssa Thomas, 41 fantasy points. What do we do with Alyssa Thomas? Look at this nice little last 5 graph that makes all of you D-gens feel warm and fuzzy inside. Let's be real. If you click that last little 5 bars and you see all green, I know a lot of you guys are getting fuzzy feelings, okay? Enough. Stop it. It's not for you. You don't do that, okay? The last 5 is just to see ceiling and floor, for me anyways, unless it's a playoff series. Then it's different, okay? But June 15 against Atlanta, what do you know? Another fast-paced game. 50 burger, 45 burger. The Aces, they came out strong. They were supposed to get blown out. Pretty sure they ended up blowing out the Aces that game. She got 42.6. Game before that, 33, 35. Miss Thomas here has a 50-point ceiling, okay? Her fantasy score total is normally at 42. Since I'm taking Brianna Jones, I'm not going to touch Alyssa Thomas, but I can advocate for more here now that it's not at 42. When it was at 42.5, I liked less. At 41, you can take more and feel good about it. Again, I have other props for all these girls that I will talk about, most of them anyways, but we're going through fantasy score first. Okay, here we go. Kelsey Plum. She was at 25.5 earlier. Now she's at 26. She is the most tilting everything Miss Plum, purple little plum that there is, folks. At 25.5, told my Discord, smash the over. Now she's at 26. Guess what? Fade. Easy fade. If you want to take more, you can. If you want to take less, you can. I could make an argument for each that's equal or lesser value, just like it says on your receipt. So I will stay away. If you want to take a shot on her points on Underdog, more 15.5 real point, that, my friend, would be the move. They don't have it on PrizePicks, so take it over on Underdog. Nafisa Collier County, baby. What can be said about her? She's been crushing. 38.5 fantasy points. I got her projected for a little over 40. I like her fantasy score to go over. Somebody in my Discord said, Cap, what's the other safest play between this and to pair with Nafisa? It's not a safe play. She's facing a Las Vegas Aces team that is a juggernaut. They have a 17.5 point favorite to beat them, which signals blowout. Here's the thing. They haven't been getting the spreads right, so I haven't really put a lot of equity or value on their spreads, but it can easily get ugly. It can blow out. The lady doesn't play 4 quarters. She's selling. It will be a sell job, and you and me will be crying all the way to our girls tonight because she will sell unless she gets 4 quarters. I like her fantasy points. I like her real points, and I think I like her rebound. Now, there's one more for the fantasy side. Chelsea Gray, 31.5 fantasy points. I want to get down with Miss Chelsea Gray at 31.5 fantasy points. I got her projected for 33. Again, we're going to need this game to stay close, and I'm going to need her to come out and throw assists and score points. I need it, Miss Gray. I can't afford you to just be taking the day off because you think it's going to be an easy W. Come out tonight and crush. I need you. I need your 1.2 fantasy points per minute, and so do the rest of the boys and girls that are listening to this video. All right? So now I want to talk about some individual stats that I like. Talked about Jordan Canada's points. Check this out. 22, 15, 18, 16. I'm going to go ahead right back to the well. I've been taking less, but now since she's playing Connecticut and the game should be close, I'm taking more. I'm going to go ahead and bite the bullet. I got her over on fantasy. I'm going to take over on points too. Don't be surprised if at the end of the first half she has 2 real points or less. I will not blink. I will not be surprised. Hear me when I say this. It's totally within the realm of possibilities for her to get 8 real points today. I'm calling it right now, but I'm still taking more here because I'm accounting for the variable change, which is her new role here, okay? Dewana Bonner, 17.5. Gut says take less. Model says take more. I will leave that for you guys to decide what to do with. You guys decide what you want to do with it. I don't want to get in that mix. Collier, more 20.5 real points. I like it. I still like the Candace Parker, less 7.5 real points. She's on a new team. She's a stud. She's a veteran, a crafty veteran at that. They just don't really need her to be scoring. She grabs rebounds, gets assists, does blocks and steals, the lot of it. That is her role. So if you want to take less there, I absolutely like it. And like I said, Kelsey Plum is 15.5 on Underdog. She's 16.5 over here on PrizePicks. What are you doing, PrizePicks? You're robbing the people blind. Take her on Underdog. Don't be a simp. All right. Now, Alyssa Thomas, assist. Look at this assist line. 7? I have her projected for 4.8 or 5 or something like that. So if you want to take 7 less, you can. She's going to need to get 8 to beat you. Give me less on that all day. And if she goes over, you got it in good. Kelsey Plum, this was at 4. It's now at 4.5. You want to take more there. I don't hate that either. Same thing down here with Chelsea Gray. 6.5. It's always going to be in play, folks. I already told you what I like, but I also like Chelsea Gray's real point at 13.5. Which is right here. I like it, so you can take that. Okay, a couple more things to run through. Alyssa Thomas, more 10 rebounds. You get push equity. That's in play. Brianna Jones, more 8.5 rebounds in play. And then I'm going to talk about the community darling real quick. It's going to be Jackie Young, first half. Jackie Young, first half real points. No, Jackie Young, first half fantasy. They bumped it down to 15.5. It used to be at 19, 18, 17. Now it's at 15.5. I know the community loves this one. My soldiers love it. 15.5. If you want to take more there, go ahead. I got it rocking in a few contests today. I ain't scared. Hopefully she crushes. If she doesn't though, we'll take it and we'll lick our wounds. Now we're going over to PGA because it's the US Open. It's Championship Sunday. It's the biggest tournament going on. It's a major golf. Scotty Scheffler, the man, it's his tournament to win. He's my guy today. And then Rory McRory. Okay, I know that's not how you say his name, McIlroy, but I want to call him Rory McRory. Can I do that, or can I just call him Rory McNuggets? I'm taking less and less on Scotty Scheffler, hole 1. Check this out. Hole 1, it's a par par 5. Yesterday, me and my Discord community, we smashed about 5 of these. A lot of people cashed. I had them in 2-man pairs. The only sell job was Xander, who literally bogeyed it like a clown that he is, Mr. Frenchie. The Frenchman Xander decided to bogey it for us. It is what it is. But today, I like Rory and Scheffler to come out strong. Get me a birdie on that first hole, and the captain will tip his hat and say, you know what? As tough as that hole is and as hard it is as it's playing today compared to the previous couple rounds, I appreciate you guys doing God's work and getting the captain a birdie. That is what these are. These are live prop. If you take more, you think they're going to get par or worse. If you take less, it's birdie or better, okay? So I'm taking less there. Do what with you will there. Do whatever floats your boat there, fam. That's what I'm taking, though. I wanted to include it. It's a little bonus from me to you. Then we want to talk about COD Esports. Guess what? I got 2 guys in my Discord community, RJM and Retro. I'm shouting you guys out because yesterday they ate. Everybody was eating in Esports except for the captain. Why? Because I'm busy doing content for MLB, PGA, and WNBA that I missed it, and I missed out on probably potentially hundreds of dollars, but a lot of people in my Discord were able to eat. Appreciate you guys doing God's work. Because of that, RJM did a giveaway for my community. 5 winners. It was great. We spin the wheel. We do giveaways all the time in there. You got to be active in the chat. There's 500 members. A lot of you guys, sometimes in our live chats, I only get about 50 or 60. Get your butts in there, folks. I need you guys in there. That's like your bread and butter, okay? All right, so here we are in Underdog Fantasy, where I had a 2-man pick'em contest cooked up for you. Zach Wheeler, less than 8 strikeouts. Zach Davies, less than 3 strikeouts. Fam, check this out. I had Kelsey Plum, more 15.5 real points here, but they took it off the board because they're sly and they figured it out. But luckily, the captain got it in quick and fast, and I hope my community did in the Discord as well. Folks, code CRUSH on Underdog. The min deposit is 10. That's all you got to do. $10 deposit. They will match you up to $100. You can't beat it with a stick. And on top of that, you DM the captain. You say, hey, Cap, I used your code on Underdog. I want to get in that Discord. I want to crush. And then you do that. I send you the code. Bang. You get into my Discord, and then you start learning, and by default, you start crushing. These are the 2 that I like. Let's hope they go under. Remember, I always want to say something about these 3 and 3.5 strikeout lines. I tell my community all the time, they're trap lines. Even though they're good, they're always going to be a sweat. And with that, you've reached the end of the video, fam. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something today. I hope you enjoyed listening to the captain ramble on. I appreciate you guys. I really do. The YouTube's almost at 6,200 subscribers. That's amazing. I'm on the road to 10K. When I get there will be a massive giveaway for everybody, not just my Discord, but for my YouTube alike. If you're interested in my Discord, which is right here, I give you guys multiple ways to get in. You can buy direct, or all you have to do is use one of my codes, and then you can get in that way. Just give me a screenshot, tweet me, and let me know, and I will talk you through it and get you in there. But I cover all the sports. Look, and then this is the bread and butter. I go to live discussion, I click start the stage, and then I literally start. I get about 50 people in there. We do our giveaways there. I do my giveaways there. We get about 50 people in there, and that is where we do the learning classrooms and everything. It's $25 for the month, guys. It's literally worth that weight. It's literally worth it. I'm telling you. I get DMs all the time. Captain, is it worth it? Absolutely. What you're paying for is not just my plays, which are here. Look at this. Daily props, they're all here. All you have to do is click it and go under it for every sport, every site. But you're paying for my time to teach you guys and answer questions. I'm active on there more than any other Discord. But on top of that, we are a family. I'm building a group of guys that we talk every day. I don't know these guys in person, but it feels like I do, and I like it. So I'm not trying to plug that too much. It's totally optional. If you guys want it, let me know. I'm not trying to force it down your throats. All I really like for you guys to do is watch my YouTubes, like and subscribe, and that's perfectly fine with me. Any questions, you let me know. I'm here for you. I'm a man of the people. I am Captain Crush. I give you a salute. Good luck tonight, and let's crush this contest.